Hey everybody, what's going on? This is Jamie Dawn, your professional psychic advisor, success coach, and evolutionary revolutionary. Today is, oh goodness, Monday, April 9th, 2018, and we've got quite an interesting week this week. If I had to pick a word or a theme, I would probably choose the word integration. And I say that because I really feel as though all that we've been experiencing over the last month, and I say that with Mercury now in its final stage of retrograde before it stations and goes direct this coming Sunday, so the 15th. And so next week, we're still going to be in that shadow period, but it's when Mercury starts to finally move forward again. So this last month, we've been doing quite a bit of introspection and understanding around our desires, the things we're trying to initiate, the things we're really wanting to make happen. And some information has been revealed. There's been some new experiences. There's also been some real truths that have come out. And what we're finding in this new reality that is slowly starting to reveal itself and be built by our own conscious choices is that we need a time, and this week I feel is going to continue to bring in an integrative moment or an integrative week. So think of it this way. Some of you may have started new jobs, new relationships, or you're in an established relationship and there's been some new dynamics that you've brought into it, or you're in a job that you finally were able to move past some of the old stuff and you're now realizing, hey, I actually can stay. I can actually be supported here because I've taken on maybe a new belief system, or I found a new skill, or I have a deeper understanding of what I need in order to feel good, in order to maybe accomplish or get to that next level. And so this week, we're going to be supported with energies that allow us to integrate some of these new truths. In other words, there's going to be practices, there's going to be conversations and interactions that are going to be had with significant people and significant times in your life. Now, if you're single and you're looking for a new relationship, this is a great week. Watch what happens Wednesday, Thursday. Put yourself out there. Be willing to socialize. Be willing to ask a friend, set me up, that sort of thing. So pay close attention because we have a beautiful Venus and Mars dynamic going on. Also, because we still have Mercury retrograde, and it is in that last period, as I was saying, is it allows you to communicate from a very quiet, introspective place. And why is that important? Because when we can tap into the stillness, when we can allow our mind, this is the benefit of the retrograde, when we can allow our mind to slow down, to become still. Think of this, when you're meditating and you close your eyes, we do that because it invites our mind into stillness. Because we do so much processing with the external world. We do so much of this validate me. I exist because of what I see reflected back to me. And when we're in this quieter, more introspective place, in this place of stillness, we can tap into that intuitive nature and we can listen, deeply listen to those more subtle frequencies that are within us and around us. And suddenly our interpretation of our reality starts to shape a little differently. So pay attention. I'm using the analogy or the situation of relationships. This can work in friendship dynamics. This can work in what you're wanting to accomplish in your life, because we have a lot of Capricorn energy right now. So we're looking at what we want to accomplish, what kind of successes. What do we want to say we're successful in our lives? It could be, in our profession. It could be in a project. It could be birthing a child, selling a home, finding a new home. Whatever that might be, we're looking towards our success. What do we define as success? And everybody has a different definition of what success is. Some people say having freedom is success. Some people say having that established family where everybody is in good health and everybody is, doing the things that help you feel good, that they're happy and satisfied and fulfilled. Maybe that's success. It just shows up in many different ways. So as we are working with this week's energy, we're going to be integrating the things we need in order to be successful in our lives. I'm really excited about what this week is going to continue to reveal to all of us, especially as Uranus is moving into the last degrees of Aries. In May, it will move into Taurus. And why this is important is Uranus is that great awakener. We have been working with awakening our initiatives, our leadership, our ability to own ourselves, to really consent to claiming our body and being in this physical form. That's what Uranus moving into Taurus is going to integrate more of. We've been working with our own creative mind, our own creative nature, our soul nature with Uranus in Aries saying, you know what, I matter, I do matter. Now, how do I claim my space here? And with Uranus and Taurus, we're going to be continuing to integrate that, whether it shows up in our monetary systems or whether it shows up in our self-worth and our values. All of that is going to be integrated based on the last 7-year cycle where Uranus was in Aries saying, what do you need to lead? What do you need to lead? Play with that, because that question is going to continue to work us under the surface this week as we integrate some of our new experiences, our new truths, our new ahas. And let's not forget, Jupiter and Scorpio, it's working all of us on a very deep, passionate, intimate level with authenticity. We cannot settle for anything less than being our most authentic selves. And when Uranus moves into Taurus, it's going to start integrating that, saying, yeah, let's show up now in physical form. It's more than just an idea. It's more than just a desire. Now we're going to really show our most authentic selves. And we're going to have the support. So we may have a little taster of that this week. The other big movement that's going to be happening this coming weekend into next week is Chiron moving out of Pisces and into Aries. So as you can see, we're going to be working with those energies around what kind of healing, what kind of wounds have been healed or worked with that allow us to stand in our power, to stand in our passion, to take the initiative, to say, I am who I am, and it's okay. So, be you, be evolutionary, revolutionary, be your most authentic self. Speak your truth, and do it in a way that is kind and compassionate. Until next week, you guys, have a wonderful week. I look forward to hearing all the stories of integration. Remember, the last couple of weeks with Mercury retrograde, there's been a few moments where something, quote unquote, bad or negative has happened, but there's a better solution. If you haven't gotten it yet, it's this week. I feel it will show up this week for you. So hang in there. And please check in. You know how to find me. JamieDawn.com, 12listen.com, and of course on my radio show every Thursday morning on 12radio.com at 9 a.m. I really look forward to connecting with you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. Take care.